The Smile, a light for attracting attention. I bought this CD as a present to myself for Christmas 2023. The Smile are Tom Yorke and Jonny Greenwood from Radiohead, along with a drummer that I've never heard of, but I think he might be well known amongst the youngsters. I became interested in them when I found a concert on Sky Arts. I was amazed at the sound being created by just the three of them, with Greenwood and Yorke each playing guitars, basses and keyboards. I was particularly amazed by Tom Yorke's ability to sing while playing very complicated bass lines, and by Jonny Greenwood's precisely mechanically repeated strange electric guitar arpeggios that sound like sequenced synths. OK Computer by Radiohead was for a while my all-time favourite album. I loved that half of it seemed to me to be a summary of all the great music I had loved up to that point. Prog and punk, jangly and brutal, classical and avant-garde. And the other half of the album was something uniquely Radiohead. I also liked the follow-up album Kid A, but I did not love it like I loved OK Computer. After that, there was still plenty that I liked about Radiohead. In fact, the Pyramid song is one of my all-time favourite of their songs. However, I found the reimagining of great music from the past to be much less apparent, and that the biggest influence on what Radiohead were doing seemed to be Radiohead. I think I expected The Smile to be Tom Yorke's acoustic strumming with bobble-headed scat and castrato, and Jonny Greenwood sitting on the floor playing with his pedals while detuning an old transistor radio. But I was wrong. There are songs on this that sound like my favourite bits of Radiohead, like Karma Police and Pyramid Song. And there are songs that have parts that remind me of others of my favourite artists like Philip Glass, Lee Scratch Perry, Pixies, Neil Young and Vangelis. I like the way it is quite varied, like there is no concept or overruling musical doctrine to it. Jonny Greenwood can take an unharmonious congregation of notes that do not sound like they were made by any kind of musical instrument, and create something that may or may not be musical, but is often breathtakingly beautiful. He has written music for films using these kind of sound textures. He's also a master of modern harmony, but nothing ever seems to be gratuitously showy-offy. They are masters at creating arpeggios and chord progressions, with unusual sounds in uncomfortable and undanceable time signatures, that then resolve in the most satisfying and emotionally fulfilling way. Tom can write great songs in a conventional manner, and Jonny is masterful at orchestration, and so you get a song like Free in the Knowledge, which is so beautiful it may end up being one of my all-time favourite songs. The Smile, a light for attracting attention.